Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a Caterpillar D6M LGP. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second, we'll run it in the third. When we run it, we're not going to be able to counter-rotate the tracks or anything because it tears the lot up pretty bad. Because these, you can see these grousers are pretty high. They're single grouser pads, so price on a new machine like this these days is about $300,000. This machine currently has 5,900 hours on it, 952, but you can see we kind of use it around the yard here, so it might accumulate a little bit of hours, a few hours on it here and there. As far as manufacturers go, there's no disputing that Cat is the #1 supplier of heavy construction mining equipment in the world. That's not because they're cheap. They build good, solid, reputable, reliable products that stand the test of time and have the best resale value and parts availability. This machine weighs 36,400 pounds. Its widest point is the blade, which is 13.5 feet. The highest point is the top of that cab at 10.5 feet. The transportation length from the end of that hitch assembly to the front of the cab, the front of the blade is 18 feet. Comparable machines are like a Komatsu D65PX or maybe a John Deere 750J. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like most of the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine with no rust. We're far enough south and 300 miles from the ocean, so the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This machine comes from a large worldwide contractor. We bought a lot of machines. This particular round I bought that scraper, that haul truck, some other stuff from them that we've already sold, but like I say, they're a large, well-organized, worldwide contractor that had a bunch of work here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and they're pretty much paring stuff down, so they were selling a lot of these machines. They had a comprehensive maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as our customers, have been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I buy any machine, I have my mechanics thoroughly inspected, and then if the money's right, then I go out and inspect it before I write a check. As far as options go, this machine, it's got a disconnect key. It's got a 6-way blade. It's an enclosed cab with cold AC. That AC is ice cold. It's about 102 degrees today here in Dallas. That AC is ice cold. As far as the engine goes, this machine is powered with a reliable 3116T Cat engine. It's 153 gross horsepower, 140 net horsepower. Bulletproof engines in a lot of machines. All the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There's no leaks on it. Everything works. The transmission runs through all the gears without any hesitation. Top speed in forward is 6.4 miles an hour. Top speed in reverse is 8. The undercarriage, as you can see, is in really good shape. It's about 90%. The final drives have got plenty of power. Like I say, the machine will counter rotate. I don't want to do it here because it really does tear up the lot. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. All of the pins and the bushings and everything in that blade are good and tight. As you can see, this blade here was recently refaced. It wasn't in bad shape. I told the guys that I bought it from that I wanted them to reface the blade before I bought it. They weren't budging on the price, so they obliged me that, and I don't know, it probably cost them $1,000 to do it, but anyway, we got the blade refaced. This is a 28-inch track. On the ground, you've got 10.5 feet of track on the ground. The ground pressure rating for this tractor is 5.4 psi for this blade right here. Again, is a 13.5 foot blade. The blade height is 3.5 feet. The cutting depth for this tractor is 17 inches, and I guess you would, this blade is considered like a 4 to a 4.5 cubic yard blade. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab. Here's your travel control levers, forward and reverse switch. This is your throttle control, blade control. You got a manual or an auto switch for your blade. All of the gauges and whatnot work. This tractor, this AC is blowing ice cold. It's hot outside right now. We should have cleaned the windows and stuff. Here's your seat.